Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena and the annual George Perkridge North-South Shootout. This afternoon's game features the Cardinals of Alexandria facing off against your Hibbing Chisholm Bluejackets. And now, let's meet the starting lineups. First for the Cardinals of Alexandria. Starting at goal this afternoon, freshman goaltender number 33, Aaron Rentezzo. Right defense, freshman defense, number 6, Joe Bigger. Starting at left defense, senior defense, number 25, Wayne Smith. Starting at right wing, junior winger, number 8, Derek Drupping. Starting at left wing, senior winger, number 26, Derek Burney. And starting at center, senior center, number 22, Michael Christensen. And the remainder of the Cardinals, head coached by Ian Rich, assisted by Bruce Hanstead, John Cullen, and Justin Rude. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Hibbing Chisholm Bluejackets. Starting at goal this afternoon, senior goaltender, number 30, Paxton Krisky. And right defense, senior defense, number 10, Nick Persich. At left defense this afternoon, senior defense, number 16, Anthony Knights. At right wing, sophomore winger, number 27, Tristan Birdsall. At left wing, junior winger, number 12, Jared Lee. And starting at center, senior center, number 21, Zach DeBoo. And the remainder of your Bluejackets, head coached by Justin Topperlin, assisted by Chris Newbich, Kevin Danielson, Aaron Jamnick, and Travis Weber.
Afternoon. Should be a fun one. Doug Eater, Randy Caker bringing you the action. Blue Jackets come in here, outscoring their opponents 13-3 in the first period. Meanwhile, Alexandria outscored their opponents 12-6 in period number 1. It's going to be a good test right here to see exactly where we are in game 10 of the season.
Yeah, it's a definitely really good test here for the Blue Jackets against a very talented Alexandria team. Going to have to come out with some good intensity here this afternoon. Sometimes the afternoon games are hard to get up for, but got to be ready to go against this team because they're going to take it to us otherwise.
You know, for an afternoon game during the middle of a work week, got a decent crowd.
Yeah, it's not a bad crowd for 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Thursday afternoon.
See if the Blue Jackets can get back to a 2-game winning streak. Zach DeBoom's line will be out there. He's got Lee on his left, Birdsall on his right. Back on D is Knights and Versich. In nets is Krisky. Up front, Christensen. Burning on his left, Dropic on his right. Back on D, Bigger and Smith, and in goal, Randazzo. Blue Jackets control the puck. We're underway. Knights fires it in from center. Banged off the end boards, comes into the right corner. Birdsall checked up on the play by Smith. Coming off the wall is Birdsall, and he's going to gather it in now in the left corner to Knights' left point. Shot, and just sails over the top of the net and ahead of Randazzo. Sets it up for Lee, a shot from the right circle and a save. Nice pass off the end boards by DeBoo. So far this line's taking it to him. Here's Lee, left circle. Knights a one-timer, sails through the crease. Versich a slapper from the right point, sails wide. Comes out near the half wall on the left wing, and out to center come the Cardinals. Taken away at center ice by Knights. Slap shot left point, sails high and wide. As the Blue Jackets do a line change with 16:08 to go first period. In the JV game, it was a 3-1 Alexandria victory. Out to center, flipped into the Blue Jacket zone, giving chase is Doherty. And offside, icing.
Well, it's a good start for the Blue Jackets' first line there. They had created some opportunities. One shot on goal, but controlled the territorial play in that first shift here of the game for the Blue Jackets.
Doherty will take the draw with Bellick. He's got Blago on his right, Patrick Nani on his left. Back on D, it's going to be Sanborn and Carney. Face out to the right of Randazzo. And it's going to be controlled. Latimer carries it for the Cardinals. His pass out missed his teammate up near the right point. Comes out to center, and Blue Jackets chip it right back in right away. Now back out to center. Blago with it. Carries it across in the right wing. Puts a shot on net. Randazzo kicks it into the left corner. Behind the net, it's Berkland for the Cardinals. Out to center to Doherty. Left wing pass to Westland. Westland a shot, and Kriske made the stop. I think he thought he had that, and it trickles into the near boards. Here come the Blue Jackets, taken away, and a backhand put on by Strong, but not a lot on it. But it was a takeaway nonetheless. Got between the circles and got the weak shot off. Kriske made that save. 15:21 to go. First period, no score. Hibbing, Chisholm, and Alexandria. Face out to the right of Kriske, controlled by the Cardinals. Howell zips it around into the right wing half wall in the Blue Jacket zone. Trying to dig it loose is Van Oerstel. Thrown towards the net and directed away by Kriske to the left wing half wall. Down deep is Powell. Trying to dig it loose in the left corner. They're tied up. Kabina had a couple of players tied up, and the Blue Jackets come away with it. Kabina back in behind the net to Versich near the right corner. Versich going to work it up on the left wing to Riley. Versich. His pass to center, knocked away and dumped back down in by the Cardinals. But it was an icing. He's on the wrong side of center. 14:14 to go, first period. Shots on goal 2-1 in favor of the Blue Jackets. Well, face-off down to the right of the freshman goaltender, Aaron Randazzo.
Well, Cardinals, a couple of chances there for the Cardinals. They couldn't connect on a couple of their passes. Otherwise, they may have had a couple more opportunities in that first shift down the ice for them.
Shot put on from the left circle, sails wide from Birdsall. At the right wing half wall, Lee digs it loose out near the right point. Lee now out high, goes down, gets back up, still has the puck. He'll spin around, brings it over to the right circle, gets a shot through traffic. No, hits traffic, comes in behind the net. Lee still has the puck. Here's Lee. Back out to the left point. Knight, right point sets it up. Kearney's shot's blocked. In behind the net now into the left corner is DeBoom. Back out to Knight's left point. Tries to set it low to Lee. Lee's got it at the left circle. Lee with the puck. Lee loses an edge, goes down, taken away or whatever, but it's zipped around the boards by Dropic to the right wing half wall. Loose puck, chipped out to the Blue Jacket blue line. Kearney gets there first at center with the puck. Here's Birdsall. He's ridden off the play. And the Cardinals control. Here's Bigger out to center to Doherty. Doherty to Westland. Westland brings it down low into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Taken away. Nicely done by Knight. In behind the net. Knight battling big time with Westland in behind the Blue Jacket net. Now they work it up to Patrick Nani on the left wing. He'll chip it off the glass out to center. And it's dumped right back in by the Cardinal. And again, another icing. 13:26 to go, first period, no score. Hibbing Chisholm, ranked 10th in Class A, and Alexandria, ranked number 9. You know Alexandria would like nothing more than to go home with 3 victories over Iron Range squads. Blue Jackets are saying, no, I think we're going to send you home with 1 loss.
Yeah, certainly that is their goal, and they'd be very happy to do that. Hopefully the Blue Jackets can change that fortune for them.
Turnover, high slot. Patrick Nani's shot's deflected up and over the net. There's Bellick into the right corner. Turned it over as tried to work it back out to the left point. Carrying it down is Westland. He's into the Blue Jacket zone out near the left point. Puck's loose right in front of the net and a goal. Somehow that puck got by everybody. And Doherty was right there as the defense pinched up. Doherty all alone, faked out Kriske. And at the 3:59 mark, it's a 1-0 lead in favor of Alexandria. Doherty's 7th of the year. I mean, I don't know where the D went.
Yeah, they pinched, and all of a sudden they were gone, and that puck is laying there and wide open for Doherty to put that home.
So Doherty gets the goal. But the defense looked like they were both coming up to kind of get that puck that was tied up in the left circle. And in the meantime, they just were able to clear that mess out, and it went right to Doherty, who is right there in front of the net. Centering pass and a shot and a save. Riley Versich had an opportunity off the Matson pass from the bottom of the right circle, but a nice save by the freshman goaltender Randozo. 12:34 to go. Period 1. Alexandria on the board first, 1-0.
Well, the Blue Jackets did come back down on that shift and got a shot on goal by Versich, so nice bounce back for the Blue Jackets after giving up that goal there.
Well, it was kind of a fluky thing. It was just a mix-up of assignments more than anything. But Doherty was right there all alone in front of the net. All he had to do was gather in the puck, make a move on Krisky, and just kind of slide it in the net. Needless to say, Blue Jackets trail 1-0. Left wing half wall, Cardinals zone. Lee battling for the loose puck. Pushed down in the left corner. Cardinals come away with it. Over in the right corner with it, Powell. Powell avoids a check from Birdsall. Into the left corner. Lee takes it away. Lee going to bring it out near the blue line. Lee sets it up to Nick Versich, top of the right circle. His shot's deflected wide in the left corner. Cardinals clear to center. Taken away by Lee. Lee with the puck. Gets it to DeBoom. He's across on the right wing, top of the right circle. Shot deflected into the right corner. DeBoom battles, gets it back out near the blue line. Versich's got to dump it right back down as he was under pressure. Trying to clear and unable to hold the zone at the left point, though, was Knife. Puck's out at center. DeBoom with it. He'll backhand it in. Blue Jackets will finish up that line change. 11:25 to go in period 1. Alexandria with the lead, 1-0 on the Doherty goal. Fired down the ice, should be an icing, and it is. Another Alexandria icing, 11:16 to go here in the first period. Alexandria with the 1-0 lead, but Blue Jackets up on shots. Face off to the left to Randazzo. Controlled by the Cardinals. Trying to clear it, and it went up into the bench. Then we'll have another face-off back down to the left to Randazzo. Belich will take the draw with Doherty, who's got the goal. Controlled by the Blue Jackets. Patrick Nani, right point. Skates to the top of the right circle. His shot's blocked. And quickly down the ice and over skating, it was Westland. It's a good thing, or it would have been a 2-on-1. Taken away by Patrick Nani. He'll push it into the Cardinal zone. Picking it up is going to be Bigger. With the puck, sailed down the ice again. Another icing on Alexandria. It's a lot of icings on Alexandria here in the first half of this first period. Yeah, and that time they're trying to hit Doherty out in center ice, and they missed him by about 4 or 5 feet. But yeah, definitely a lot of icing starting out for the Cardinals here. Face off to the right of Randazzo. Madsen with Versich on his left, Lamphere on his right. Cardinals control it. Out to center with the puck is Strong. Knocked off his stick by Nick Versich at the Blue Jacket blue line. Gathered in and carried in by Lamphere. Gets a shot off, directed in the left corner by the goalie Randazzo. Cleared around to the right wing half wall. Kubina fires it in behind the net. Rolls off the stick of Madsen. He'll get it in the left corner. Now he leaves it for Lamphere. Lamphere and Madsen, both of them working that left wing. And the Cardinals come away with it to center. Doherty, who's got the goal, and again, the pass is broken up, this time by Kubina. Blue Jackets quickly down the ice. There's a shot put on, big rebound out front off the wrister from the right wing. And there was no Blue Jacket there to capitalize on that. Line change coming up Alexandria as the puck's now in the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Knife's doing battle. Madsen there to help out. Van Orsdell trying to dig it loose. Out to the left point, sets it up for Powell. Powell skates by the high slot, shot sails wide. Powell got by the forecheck. Knight from behind the Blue Jacket net. Knight works it up left wing. Riley versus jumps it in. Line change Blue Jackets with 9:25 to go in period 1. Alexandria with the lead on a Doherty goal. Comes out to neutral. Banked off the left wing boards by Knife's back deep. Into the right corner, it's Nelson for the Cardinals. Tried to clear. Lee backhands it towards the net. It's gathered in by Alexandria. Powell with the puck. Here's Powell trying to clear the zone. Blue Jackets won't let him. Now Birdsall from the right corner. He's got Lee in front, and he just couldn't connect. Cleared out to center. Sanborn has it. He'll fire it right back in. 8:50 to go first period. Tell you what, right now, Alexandria does not have anything for this top line of the Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets dominating playing the offensive end, but a lot of shots are getting blocked at the moment. 8:40 to go here in period 1. Trying to clear it around is Nelson. DeBoom at the half wall on the left side, dumps it back around the boards. It's going to come all the way around to the right wing half wall. Sanborn shots blocked, and now finally cleared down the ice for an icing. With 8:20 to go, 8:19 officially here in period 1. It's 1-0 Alexandria. That first line of DeBoom, Lee, Alexandria's got nothing for it.
No, DeBoom and Lee and Birdsall very, very good, and they've been tough against this Alexandria team. Alexandria just can't control it. That time the only opportunity was just to ice the puck and get new players out on the ice here.
8:18 to go, period 1. There's Blago in behind the net, written off the play. Kept alive momentarily by Sanborn. Blago, high slot. His shot's blocked by the stick of Bigger. Rolls into the right corner. And right now the Blue Jacket forecheck is ferocious. Alexandria just can't seem to get it out of their own zone. Belich battling two players in the left corner. Coming in to help out Patrick Nunny. Puck loose left circle. And the Cardinals come away with it out to center ice with the puck. It's Dropic. Dropic dumps it into the Blue Jackets zone, but the Blue Jackets instantly clear it as soon as it crosses the blue line. 7:35 to go, period 1 here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. And Alexandria with a 1-0 lead. Dropic will pick it up down near the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone as Alexandria tries a line change. It's Doherty, cross ice. Left circle, skates in, shot up and over the top of the net from Berkman. Right wing half wall. His shot gets through traffic. That was actually Latimer, excuse me. And a nice save by Kriske and then held on for no rebound.
Yeah, good job by Kriske to make sure there wasn't a rebound on that shot. I think he saw that all the way, but sometimes those are challenging shots because the D can get in front of you and screen you.
Face off to the left to Kriske. 7:05 to go, first period, 1-0. There's a shot off the post from the right circle from Westland, right off the face-off. Sometimes them posts are your best friends if you're a goalie.
That was his best friend there.
I mean, that dinged right off the pipe. Kearney backhands it in all the way deep. Giving chase as Riley Versich comes up near the left point. Knights holds the zone. Knights gathers in the loose puck, gets it down low, sets it up to Riley Versich. His pass is knocked away. Latimer, he'll work it up on the left wing. He'll stick handle to center. That pass is chipped into the Blue Jacket blue line, but now here comes Knights. So Riley Versich on the left wing. Versich a shot from the left circle and a save by the goaltender Aaron Randazzo, the freshman.
Randazzo doing a good job there, not giving up a rebound on that opportunity because the Blue Jackets did have another player up front, and Jamin Lamphere was breaking in as well. So good job of Randazzo to not give up that rebound there.
Face off to the right of Randazzo. DeBoom on the draw. Tied up now. Birdsall comes out. Nick Versich. His shot's blocked in front. Puck loose between the circles and the Cardinals. Trying to come away with it. Nice back check. Birdsall take it away and dump it back deep. Cardinals really have no answer for this DeBoom line at the moment. Banked off the boards. Going to come to the Blue Jacket blue line. Picked up by Sanborn. Sanborn banks it off the left wing boards out the center to DeBoom. DeBoom's across the blue line. DeBoom. He gets the shot. Puck loose. Bouncing. Oh, and it just bounced over Lee. Stick. Lee had to opportunity, and that puck bounced right over his stick on the rebound.
Yeah, great chance for Jarrett Lee there, and also there was loose puck there still laying there. DeBoom had another chance at it, and the goalie made the stop there, but nice pressure by that front line here in this first period, and especially on that shift there.
Well, they keep it up, they're going to score, there ain't no doubt.
Yeah, eventually they're going to get one to go by. They just got to get a little puck luck and get one to get by him here.
Shots 11-3 in favor of the Blue Jackets with 5:40 to go in period one. Alexandria with the lead. Kubina sails it all the way around to the right corner. Riley Versich ties up in the corner with Smith. At the half wall, it's Bernie. Back in the right corner to Smith, tied up. Riley Versich is there. Matson's there as well. Trying to dig it loose. Matson came away with it. Back to Versich. Back out to the right point, Kearney. Wrist shot, deflected in front. That may have been tipped. Either way, another save by the goaltender, Randazzo. At center. There's Riley Versich across the blue line. He'll backhand it along the boards. It's going deep in behind the net. Matson gets a check from Bigger, but then gets back up and still controls the puck. Into the left corner of the Cardinals zone. Lamphere with it. Tried to come off the end. Wall poked away by the goaltender, Randazzo. Out to center. Comes to the Blue Jacket blue line, and Kearney instantly gathers it in. Riley Versich with the loose puck on the errant pass. Matson flipped up out of play. 4:34 to go, period one. 1-0 Alexandria. It's like the Blue Jackets are just all of a sudden said, from our blue line in, sorry, we're closed. You're not coming in here. At least the past few minutes it's been that way.
Yeah, they've been doing very well in the neutral ice area to cut the Alexandria off here.
Face off to the right of Kriske on the clearing attempt, went up out of play. Gathered in by Knight to Lee. Lee on the left wing. Lee fighting off a back check, still manages to get it down deep. Randazzo tried to slow it down. It's at the right wing half wall. Lee's going to go off for a high stick. No, cross check. He's looking at the ref like, what? This will come at 12:43. Power play number one coming up for Alexandria. Alexandria's power play this year at only 19.4%. They scored 6 goals in 31 attempts. Blue Jacket penalty kill almost perfect. 90.9%. They've given up 2 in 22 opportunities. On the power play for Alexandria. DeBoom to Knife. Nick Versich is out there as well as Birdsall. They gave him a rough on that. Out to the blue line, sets it up for Powell. Right wing half wall to Doherty. He's got the lone goal in the game. Over near the left wing half wall, Smith. Smith tied up by Birdsall. Rolls into the Blue Jacket right corner. And Versich battling for it. Nick had an opportunity. Doherty with the puck. Works it down low to Westland. Westland back to Doherty. Up top. Powell. Powell looking. Powell throws it through. Save Kriske. I don't think he ever saw it till it hit him. There's a lot of traffic in front of that net. Down in the left corner. Battling is strong. Blue Jackets come away with it. Birdsall clears it. Minute 2 to go in the power play. And that was right on net too. About a 190-foot shot. 3:12 to go here in the opening period. 1-0 Alexandria. Doug Dietrich, Randy Catron bringing the action. Stick handling down deep is Christensen. Into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Trying to dig a loose with Kearney. Now coming in to help out Manson. And Manson will come away with it. Manson pushes out to center. We got a tripping call coming up. We're going to have 4-on-4 hockey. So come at 14:09. And going off for 2, it's going to be Dropic for the trip. So 4-on-4 hockey for 34 seconds, and then the Blue Jackets will have about a minute and a half of a power play. Shots on goal, 12-4 in favor of the Blue Jackets. Face off to the right of Alexandria. Goaltender Randazzo Cardinals carried out to center. It's dumped deep by Berkland. Line change coming up for the Cardinals. 4-on-4 hockey for 17 more seconds. And the Blue Jackets going to power play. Blue Jacket power play at 32.5% this year. Blue Jackets control the puck. Sanborn from the Blue Jacket right corner. Long passes behind Belic. Gathered in by the Cardinals. And now the Blue Jackets are on a power play. Penalty kill is at 81% for Alexandria. One thing I noticed, though, on the penalty kill, they're not afraid to take chances. They have 5 shorthanded goals, the Cardinals do on the year. DeBoom carries it down deep, stops in the left corner, sets it up to Lee up top. Minute 2 to go in the power play. DeBoom back up to Lee. Lee back to DeBoom. Cross ice right circle. Nick Burser's shot saved. No rebound whatsoever as Randazzo just squeezed their legs shut. And there was no opportunity for the Blue Jackets. 55 seconds to go in a Blue Jacket power play. 1:45 to go in period 1. Alexandria with the 1-0 lead. Face-off controlled by the Cardinals. Nick Bursic keeps it alive out near the left point. DeBoom sends it deep to Riley Bursic. Back into the left corner. DeBoom with the puck. Back up top to Lee. Lee to DeBoom, left wing half wall. DeBoom right in the center of the ice. And a backhand pass from Madsen goes all the way through the crease. No one was home. Into the right corner. 28 seconds to go in that Blue Jacket power play. Nick Bursic from behind the net. Nick Bursic looking out near the left circle. Brings it back to the left point. Hands it off left wing half wall to DeBoom. DeBoom up high to Lee. Lee with the puck. Here's Lee. Looking. He'll carry it in behind the net. Still looking. Lee trying to set something up. 9 seconds to go in the power play. Lee, high slot. One-timer to Boom, and he didn't get much wood on it. A glove save by the goaltender, Randazzo.
Yeah, not a lot of wood on it from DeBoom there, but wow, that was a great save by Randazzo. DeBoom going for the upper right-hand corner, and Randazzo gloving that out of the air and keeping this a scoreless game for the Cardinals.
5 seconds to go in that power play. 55 to go in the period. 1-0 Alexandria. Blue Jackets control it and then lost it. Here's Christensen battling Carney into the right wing half wall area of the Blue Jacket zone. Now back out to center. Here's Carney across the blue line. Wrist shot sails wide. 38 seconds to go in period 1. It's a 1-0 Alexandria lead. Now, kind of a fluke goal. More of a mistake by the Blue Jacket D than anything else. Otherwise, this whole entire first period has pretty much been dominated by the Blue Jackets. Left point shots blocked on a wrister. Carney tried to fire off a quick wrister and is actually knocked down and came out to Blue Jacket blue line. Nice block by Dropic. Banked down deep by Lampier with 7 seconds to go. Cleared around by Berkland. Alexandria will be happy just to play catch for the moment. And after one period of play from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, Alexandria leads 1-0 at Randy. I think Alexandria, the way sure glad we got a goal.
Yeah, definitely got to be happy with that. Definitely the Cardinals did get outplayed in that first period, and yeah, for sure, just happy to get out of here with a 1-0 lead over the Blue Jackets.
We'll be back with our first intermission coming up. We'll look at first period stats, also look at some of the other games going on around the area, a lot of holiday tournaments, and we'll catch in with some of them scores as well. But after one period of play from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, our score here this afternoon, it's Alexandria 1 and the Blue Jackets nothing. And it's Blue Jacket hockey right here on 106.3 WMF. After one period of play from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, our score Alexandria with a 1-0 lead over the Blue Jackets of Hibbing Chisholm. Doug Dieter, Randy Catron here, bringing the action. Thanks for taking part of your Thursday afternoon and hanging out with us. Well, Randy, even though we're not ahead on the scoreboard, that whole first period, in my mind, was dominated by the Blue Jackets.
Yeah, Blue Jackets played very well in that first period, other than giving up that one goal, but controlled the play for the majority of the period and put some nice shots on the goaltender Randazzo. Randazzo made some fantastic saves, but you just got to keep the pedal to the metal here as we go on. Hopefully, second period can be good for us here.
Why don't you run down our stats from period number 1?
Well, in the one lone goal in that period belonged to the Cardinals. The next goal coming from Ben Doherty, his 7th goal of the season, and he gets the assist from Max Strong, and the second assist went to Jack Westland. That time of that goal was 3:59. That made it 1-0 for the Alexandria Cardinals. In the period for the Blue Jackets, one minor penalty for a total of 2 minutes for roughing. Alexandria, one minor penalty for tripping. So 2 minutes for each team for our penalties in that first period. And goaltender saves in that period, Aaron Randazzo, he had 13 saves. And Paxton Kriske of your Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets, he had 4. After 17 minutes in the books, it's 1-0 in favor of Alexandria here at the arena.
And if it wasn't for kind of a miscommunication between the 2D, it could still be 0-0. That puck was tied up in the left circle between a Blue Jacket and an Alexandria player who was in their skates. And 1D could have went up to try to help out and get that puck, but 1D should have stayed back deep. But because Doherty was right there. And as they both cheated up, that puck came loose right to Doherty. Easy goal. Yeah, more of a fluke than anything else.
Yeah, definitely kind of fluky how it happened, and the defense just maybe a miscommunication certainly there, and but now the Blue Jackets got to keep playing hard here and find a way to bounce back and tie this game up here.
Let's take a look at some of the scores. New Ulm is on top of Virginia late in the first period by a score of 1-0, and late in the third, this is showing Rosemount and Greenway tied up at 3. That should be an interesting game going on over there. Other teams that are in action, you have Denfeld underway against St. Louis Park down to Duluth Heritage Classic. Earlier today in the 7th place game at the Hilltopper Holiday Classic, it was Cloquet getting by St. Francis 5-1. The consolation championship went to Brainerd. That was a 2-1 in overtime. The 3rd place game, Roseville and Delano. That'll be followed up by Duluth Marshall and Hermantown getting underway here shortly for the championship game. Also, you have International Falls. They're playing War Road at the moment. Or excuse me, they're playing Grafton Park River, North Dakota today. That gets underway at 5 o'clock. And home of the hockey holiday tournament over in Evelyn, Elbow Gilbert will take on Coon Rapids at 8 p.m. Ely and Rice Lake getting underway in Two Harbors for the North Shore Holiday Tournament. And then later tonight, North Shore in the other semifinal will take on Redwood Valley. St. Thomas is the Schwann Cup Gold Division. Gets the victory in the semi over Wayzata by a score of 3-1. Breck 4-1 over Cretan Durham Hall in the Schwann Silver Division. And like I said, there's just all sorts of holiday hockey stuff going on.
Yeah, very busy week for holiday hockey, and we got some basketball tournaments going on as well. Some great matchups in both basketball and hockey. Definitely some interesting matchups that they've had this week, and some very competitive games. Lots of overtime games this week and shootout games, and it's been very interesting.
The girls basketball squad got the victory 50-45 over Floodwood down at the ESCO tournament in the quarterfinals. They'll play in the semifinal at about 4:15 or thereabouts against ESCO. Boys basketball, they got by the Kildonan East Reavers. They're from Winnipeg by a score of 79-66. In the quarterfinal, the North Star State Hardwood Showcase, they'll take on Chanhassen at 7:15 tonight in the one semifinal. The other semifinal is Totino Grace and New Prague. That'll be at 5:30. Totino Grace is ranked like 1 or 2 in whatever class they're in. I happen to see it. Girls are in action in hockey at the 22nd annual Kaposha Classic Invitational going on down at the Doug Woog Arena in South St. Paul. And they'll play the nightcap at 7 p.m. against the Packers, the home team, with the right to advance if they get the victory to face either Roseville or Blake. They always have a nice lineup down here at Kaposha. Hill, Murray, and Jefferson, Mounds View and Elk River, Blake and Roseville, the Blue Jackets from South St. Paul. That's a tough little tournament.
Yeah, they've always have a very, very competitive field. Lots of good teams there, and if you win that tournament, you're doing pretty well because they have that very competitive field there.
They'll continue to resurface the ice. The Blue Jackets trail after 1 period of play by a score of 1-0. We'll step aside, come back with second period action coming up after 1. Our score, Alexandria 1, Hibbing Chisholm 0. It's Blue Jacket Hockey on 106.3 WMFG. And the ice has been resurfaced, and there's enough water down there. If you bring a fishing pole there, Randy, we can go fishing. A lot of water down on the ice. They're trying to clear it up around the goal to our left. And we'll have this second period underway momentarily. We're still waiting on both squads to come on out onto the ice. But again, a lot of water this time around. It looks like they may be headed to overtime over in Hodgins Berardo Arena with 45 seconds to go. It's still a 3-3 game between Greenway and Rosemount. After 1 period of play in the Miners Memorial Arena, Virginia trails New Ulm by a score of 1-0. And Hermantown and Duluth Marshall should get underway from the Hilltopper Classic, the championship game. Here come the Blue Jackets. They'll defend the goal to our left. And Alexandria should be out momentarily. Shots on goal, 14-4 in favor of the Blue Jackets, but they trail on the scoreboard 1-0. Blue Jackets have outscored their opponents 10-6 in the second period. Alexandria has outscored their opponents 17-11 in period number 2, and here come the Cardinals out on the ice. I'm still thinking, Randy, if you're Ian Resch, boy, you got to be just wiping the sweat off your brow after the way his team got outplayed in that first period, but yet they're up 1-0.
Yeah, you're thinking, well, you know, we got outplayed, but we got the 1-0 lead, so it's not all bad, but yeah, definitely they probably not very happy how bad they got outplayed there. Credit to the Blue Jackets, though. They look good in that first period. Just got to find a way to get a goal here now.
Blue Jackets will put that to boom line out with Birdsall and Lee back on D, Versich and Knights. Meanwhile, Resch will counter with Bigger and Smith back on D, and Christensen, Dropic, and Bernie up front. And now the Blue Jackets will counter with the Belich line. Patrick Nani on his left, Blago on his right. Here we go. Period 2 is underway. Controlled by the Cardinals. At center, ridden off the play was Burning. It does roll into the Blue Jacket zone. Left wing half wall. Centering pass. Tried to get it over to Burning, breaking between the circles. Didn't quite connect. Belich leaves it in the right corner. Kept alive at the right point. A little bit of pressure being put on now by Alexandria. Sets it up over to left point for Smith. Smith dumps it down near the left circle. Blue Jackets come away with it. Here's Belich. Belich out to center. Belich banks it off the boards, deflected up into the area. Alexandria offensive zone. Comes right back out. Blue Jackets try to push it back in. And Alexandria with it. Doherty with the goal. Gets by the D. Comes in. Shot sails just wide. Net comes off his mooring. Not only did Doherty get by the D, but he had a good opportunity to score, but Kriske was up to the task.
Yeah, Kriske, nice save there, but Doherty going in. He got separation finally and he had a nice chance, but good job by Paxton there.
16:04 to go, period number 2. Face-off will come outside. Cardinals coaches don't want to know why. Net came off its mooring caused by the Cardinals, so they bring it out to neutral ice. Face-off controlled by Alexandria. Down deep, Westland, centering pass, knocked away. Blue Jackets. Matson tried to flip it up. He's got it. Left wing pass to Riley versus its center. Dumped in by the Blue Jackets. Into the right corner. Lamphere couldn't dig it loose. Now it's Doherty, banked to the Blue Jacket blue line off the left wing glass. In behind the Blue Jacket net. Down in the left corner. Strong with the puck. Strong. Comes off the half wall on the left side. Throws it in on net. And just getting a piece of it was Kriske. Westland leaves it for Berkland. Berkland is shot, hits the side of the net from the left circle. In behind the Blue Jacket net, centering pass. Matson tying up with Strong. Strong comes away with it, left corner, Blue Jacket zone. Matson and Strong still battling. Back in the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Doherty comes away with it, battling with Kearney. Doherty and Kearney go at it. And try a little wraparound. Kriske up to the task to freeze it with 15:03 to go. Period number 2. It's 1-0 Alexandria. It almost makes you think that Ian Resch gave him a little bit of a talking to because Alexandria is playing a lot better in the second period.
Yeah, they definitely coming out with the early jump here in the second period. A couple good opportunities for them. 2 shots on goal so far.
And they're controlling a face-off. Shot from the right point. Another save by Kriske. Out to center. Birdsall throws it in. Into the left corner. The Cardinals zone. Lee battles for it. Nick Versich pins it down from the left point to keep it alive at the left wing half wall. And it's cleared all the way out. Going to roll right in on Kriske. Nope, just by him. Icing. 14:37 to go here in period number 2. It's a 1-0 Alexandria lead on the Doherty goal. Face off to the right of the goaltender, Aaron Randazzo. Here, Alexandria controls it. Bigger. Turned it over. High slot. Leah's shot. Couldn't get a lot on it, and it sailed just wide. Birdsall from the right corner. The Cardinal zone. Knocked off his stick by Bigger. Alexandria with it. Christensen banks it down into the Blue Jacket zone for an icing. 14:12 to go. Period number 2. Alexandria with a 1-0 lead. Battle between number 9 and number 10 in the polls, the latest ones that just came out in Class A. Blue Jackets 10, Alexandria 9. Matson on the draw with Van Orsdell. Cleared around by Smith. And out to center and then dumped into the Blue Jacket zone by Toth. In the right corner, big check put on Westland. In behind the net, left wing half wall. Lamphere tries to dig it loose. He gets it out to center. At center ice, Lamphere regathers it in. He'll bring it across on the left wing. Lamphere battling with Van Orsdell. Penalty coming up on Van Orsdell, probably for a hold, I'm assuming. Yep, that's what it is. This will come at 3:21. And it's power play number 2 for the Blue Jackets. Again, 32.5% on the year. Penalty kill 81% for Alexandria. Face off to the right of the goaltender Randazzo. Controlled by the Blue Jackets. They'll work it over Nick Versich. Left circle to Boom. Back in front, Matson and Versich. Neither one could really connect on anything. And back out to center quickly down the ice is Strong. Strong gets to the Blue Jacket blue line, dumps it into the Blue Jacket right corner. Minute 40 to go in the Blue Jacket power play. Here's Lee coming in from behind his own net. Lee to center. Lee stick handles into the Cardinal zone. He'll stop up near the blue line. Out near the left point. Cross ice, top of the right circle versus. Back to Lee. To DeBoom. Left circle. Back up high to Lee. Lee to DeBoom for a one-timer. That got blocked in front. That had some zip to it. Whoever blocked that felt it. Left wing half wall. Here's DeBoom. Out near the blue line, hands it off to Lee. Up high slot, Matson comes in, backdoor for Versich, doesn't go. Back up top is Lee. Lee, a wrist shot, goal! Jarrett Lee from the left circle buries it. The power play goal. And for Jarrett, that's number 8 on the year. And we're tied. This will come at 4:24, time of that power play goal.
Oh, good job by Jarrett Lee there. I don't know if the goaltender got screened there maybe a little bit, but was a great shot after a couple opportunities down low right in front that the Blue Jackets couldn't capitalize, and Jarrett puts that one home.
Belich on the draw with Christensen. Look at the announcement on the goal right here.
Blue Jackets, number 12, Jarrett Lee. He's assisted by number 11, Dylan Matson, and number 21, Matt DeBoom. Lee from Matson.
So here you go. DeBoom and Matson on the assist. Kearney in the Blue Jacket right corner, now near the right wing half wall. With the puck was Berkland. Sanborn tried to get it. Carried in behind the Blue Jacket net into the left corner. Ridden off the play was Christensen. Blue Jackets trying to clear their own zone. It's up near the left point. Big scrum and tied up and just flipped out to neutral by Sanborn. Belich couldn't get by Dropic at the Cardinal blue line. Patrick Nani had it momentarily at the right wing half wall. Chip down into the Blue Jacket zone. They'll wave any icing. Line change Alexandria. Long pass to center to Blago. Rolls off his stick down in the right corner of the Alexandria zone. Cleared around to the far wall by Smith. And Alexandria is out to center at the Blue Jacket blue line. It's Westland. Westland taken out of the play. Nicely done by Nick Versich. And this time, Strong taken out of the play by Nick Versich hard along the left wing wall. In behind the Blue Jacket net, now coming away with it. Here we are to center. Knipes, he'll fire it in. It's blocked at the blue line. He'll go after it as the Blue Jackets are doing a line change. Blue Jackets caught on a 2-on-1 rush on the line change. A nice defensive work by Nick Versich. But then the puck's loose in front, and Strong shoots it over the top of the net. And a smart play by Knipes to ice it. We got caught on that line change, an odd man rush, and we almost paid for it that time.
Yeah, sometimes you get caught like that, and sometimes it costs you a goal, but fortunately, Blue Jackets were able to not give up a goal there.
10:41 to go. Period 2, it's a 1-1 contest between Hibbing, Chisholm, and Alexandria. Doug Dietrich, Randy Catron bringing the action. Thanks for sharing part of your Thursday afternoon with us. Face off to the right of Kriske, tied up in the circle. Rolls in on net. Little help there from Strong, and Kriske will just reach down, freeze it, and they'll do it again. Van Orsdell on the draw with the boom to the right of Kriske. Knocked into the left corner. DeBoom goes to get it, sends it around to the right corner to Knipes. DeBoom picks it up, carries it in behind the Blue Jacket net. Here's DeBoom. Left wing pass to Knipes. Knipes at center, tipped in by Lee. In deep, Lee goes after it and just tipped away by Bigger. And the Cardinals can't clear the zone. Kept alive by Knipes, left point. Picked up by the Cardinals, banked off the left wing boards, out to center and dumped right back in by the Blue Jackets. And the Blue Jackets are starting to play the body here now, as both DeBoom and Lee put on a couple of nice big hits. 9:50 to go in period 2. It's a 1-1 contest. Kearney turns it over at center with the puck. It's Pesta. Pesta's shot, saved by Kriske, no rebound. 9:42 to go. Period 2, tied at 1. Shots 15-9. Face off to the right of Kriske. Belich's lines back out. This time he'll have Blago and Sullivan And it's going to be Kubina and Nick Bursich on D. In the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Belich dug a loose along the end wall. He's checked up off the play. Comes out near the right point. Wrist shot. Ooh, just trickles by the net. Little low wrister from Latimer got deflected and just trickled by the net. Kubina, right corner. Flips it up into the Alexandria bench or beyond. Is that kind of like the Toy Story to infinity and beyond?
Yeah.
That's to the bench and beyond. 9:19 to go, period 2. Tied at 1. Face off to the left of Kriske. And the Blue Jackets come away with it. Nick Bursich banks it out to center. Loose puck. Carried in offside. Blue Jackets got to check up, and they do. Meanwhile, the Cardinals with the puck. Long pass to center. And it's an icing.
No, that's no icing.
No, because Bursich touched it at the blue line.
That's not an icing there. I'd be pleading my case right here to the ref.
Oh, and they are.
Yeah, and they're not. Well, it's a bad call.
Ian Resch and his crew are not happy. At all.
I can see why. Wow.
Well, it sure looked like Nick tipped it at his own blue line.
Yeah, he definitely 100% he tipped it.
They're trying that long breakout pass. There's Kubina slap shot from the blue line.
They would have been really mad if they had given up a goal there. Be like, no.
Freshman goaltender Aaron Randazzo squeezing them pads. He's not leaving too many rebounds out there.
No, he's doing a good job to limit those rebounds, and that was a great shot from Kubina there.
Battle for the puck into the left corner, the Cardinal zone. DeBoom comes away with it. DeBoom in behind the net, double team, rolls off his stick. He'll just leave it along the end boards. Madsen to Lee. Lee loses an edge as he tried to come around. And the Cardinals will flip it out to center ice. Cleared away by Nick Bursich. Strong had it. Strong. Banked out the left wing boards by Smith down in the Blue Jacket zone. Kriske will stop it behind the Blue Jacket net. DeBoom. Kubina works it up along the near wall. Madsen can't clear. Kept alive at the left wing half wall. Lee trying to dig a loose. And the play continues. Now it's pushed out to center. 8:07 to go, period 2. Tied at 1. That pass, I don't know where they were going with that. It looked like he was trying to get it to Doherty. Anyway, it's cleared out to center. Hand pass on the Blue Jackets. 7:56 to go. Period number 2. Tied up at 1. Well, you can definitely tell Ian Resch and his coaches said something to his young men during the period break, because this is a completely different Alexandria team in period 2.
Yeah, they definitely, I don't know if they made some adjustments or definitely maybe just a little pep talk in between the periods helped them out here.
At center. Flipped into the Blue Jacket zone by Wasepka. And cleared out by Kearney to the Alexandria blue line. Berkling at center. Got an interference penalty coming up as Toft got blown up at center ice.
I thought that was a pretty good hit.
So come at 9:25, Patrick Nani's going to go off for interference. It's power play number 2 for Alexandria. Penalty kill for the Blue Jackets, 90.9%. Power play at 19.4 for Alexandria. They like to take chances. They've given up 4 shorthanded goals so far this year in 10 games. Face off to the left of Kriske. Lee with the puck. Banks it off the left wing boards to the Alexandria blue line. Into the Blue Jacket zone. Kearney with it in behind the net. Works it around. Comes out near the left point. Now it's center. and tipped back down into the Blue Jacket zone. Prisky stops it in behind the Blue Jacket net. Kearney will battle along the end wall with Strong. Kearney and Strong going at it. Strong's tied up along the end wall, now dug loose. And the pass back to the left point was nowhere near the defenseman. Now it's a rush between DeBoom and Smith. Meanwhile, the Cardinals quickly come back with it. It's Westland. Westland tried to set it up. Nice break up on that pass by Nick Versich. Into the right corner. Strong. He's going to leave it for Doherty. He's got the lone goal. Cross ice to the left circle. Falling down was Berkland. And the Blue Jackets have it and fired down the ice by Knights. 48 seconds to go in the power play for Alexandria. At center, Knights fires it back deep. Christensen with the puck at center. Checked up on the play, but gets the pass off to Smith. It's actually Burning with the puck. Burning back to the right point to Latimer. Back to Burning in the right corner. Burning in behind the Blue Jacket net with 23 seconds to go in the power play for Alexandria. Centering pass right front, puck loose, and a goal banged home in front by Berkland. Actually, that may have been Dropic. We'll have to see who they give it to, but either way, that puck was loose out front, and Dropic buries it. It's a power play goal. This will come at 11-10, and Alexandria goes back up 2-1.
Scoring the power play goal for the Cardinals, number 8, Derek Dropic.
That's Dropic's second of the year. Burning and Christensen on the assist. But that's the second goal of the year for Dropic, and that puts Alexandria back on top 2-1 with 5:45 to go in period 2. Shots on goal, 16-11. Blue Jackets have only had a few shots this period, and that's been the difference. Working down the left wing with some speed is Powell. Carries it in behind the Blue Jacket net into the right corner. Tries to avoid a check. And the Blue Jackets come away with the puck. It's DeBoom. DeBoom, cross ice puck, bounces, trying to hit Lee. Lee will carry it in at the blue line. Lee spins at the blue line, avoids a check. Here's Lee, triple team, and finally loses the puck. Took 3 guys to basically take him off the puck. Van Orsdell shot sails wide from up near the blue line. Nick Versich, left corner, Blue Jacket zone. Works at the Mathen, out the center to DeBoom. That's Birdsall, carrying it in. Birdsall's shot, and the net came off its mooring. So we'll have a stoppage of play with 4:52 to go, period 2. It's a 2-1 Alexandria lead.
Well, we could be in for an interesting third period here, Doug.
Face off to the left of the goaltender, Randazzo. Controlled by the Cardinals in the right corner, Berkland. Berkland works it up to Westland. Westland at center, left wing pass Doherty. Here's Doherty. Throws it through the crease, and coming in the backside was Westland. There's a shot from the right point. Maybe getting a piece of it with the blocker with Prisky. Riley Versich carries it across. Up high, gets a shot up, goal! Riley Versich. The goaltender was screened, and Riley buries it from the high slot. He just kept that shot along the ice, and it beat the goaltender to his right, and it's 2-2. And this will come at 12:32, and for Riley, that's his third of the year. Just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, we needed that goal there for sure, and good job by Riley Versich to get that goal there, and nice screenplay set up, and Blue Jackets capitalize there.
4:28 to go here in period 2. We're tied at 2. Let's get the official announcement from Dan here momentarily. Play continues in the Blue Jacket zone.
Number 13, Riley Versich. He's assisted by number 15, Jared Sanborn. Versich from Sanborn.
So Sanborn gets a lone helper on that. DeBoom in behind the Cardinal net. Tried to leave it for Lee. It's going to roll to the half wall on the far side. Chipped out to center. Puck's loose at center, taken away by Lee, and then he had it taken away by Bigger. Into the Blue Jacket zone. Coming away with it's Madsen. As he gathered in a loose puck, he's across the top of the left circle. His shot's blocked. In between the circles, and just rolls by the net. The Boom was right there looking for the rebound. Tipped out to center. Christensen going one-on-one. Gets by Kabina, rolls in on net. Kriske reaches out, freezes it. Heads up play, 3:30 to go. Period 2, tied at 2.
Yeah, good job by Paxton to make that save there because that rolling puck, you never know what's going to happen, and good job there.
Face off to the right of Kriske. Loose puck, shot put on by Burning, and a save by Kriske. In the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Birdsall trying to dig it loose. Sanborn's there. And again, cleared around to the left point, but the left point Burning was cheating over to his right, so it goes all the way back down in the Alexandria zone. They'll waive any icing on that attempt. With 3:02 to go in period 2, we're tied at 2. Left wing half wall with the puck is Burning. Down in the left corner. Had it taken away by Birdsall. Birdsall tied up along the left wing wall. Christensen in behind the Blue Jacket net. Centering pass is cleared away by Sanborn. Riley Versich giving chase. Couldn't quite get to it. Nelson got there first at the Alexandria blue line. Burning with the puck. Couldn't clear. Kept in by Riley Versich near the left wing half wall. Now near the right wing half wall. Trying to dig a loose as Birdsall. Coming away with it. It's going to be Powell. Powell to the Blue Jacket blue line. Got a tripping penalty coming up. And back on the power play goes Alexandria for number 3. Nick Versich is going to go off. He tried to poke that stick away. And the puck off the stick, I should say, and actually got him in the skates and took Burning down. This will come at 14:35. Alexandria 1 for 2 on the power play here today. This is their 3rd this afternoon. Face-off control by Alexandria. At the half wall on the left wing, it's Strong. Shot put on from out near the blue line by Smith, and a glove save by Kriske. Face out to the right of Kriske once again. Smith works it over on the right side. Left circle shot. Put on by Strong and a save by Kriske. Puck's in the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Kabina ties it up. He's got a couple of Cardinals with him trying to dig it loose in the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Down goes Kabina. He'll get back up in battle. Cardinals come away with it. Left wing half wall, it's Westland. Westland throws it towards the front of the net. And all alone standing there again was Doherty. And no one contested him until it was too late.
No, a couple times that play, they just got out of position, and the Cardinals taking advantage of it on that power play again here with their second power play of the game here.
15:08, time of the power play. Doherty, his second goal of the game. It's going to be Westland and Burning on the assist. Doherty on the goal, his second of the night. And it's 3-2 with 1:48 to go in the period. And coming right back, Lampier off the centering pass. Here's Nick Versich's shot from the right circle. The Blue Jackets, boy, I tell you what, they're coming right back at him, though. Pinching down, Knife trying to keep it alive. Birdsall has it near the left point. Knocked off his stick. And now into the Blue Jacket zone is Bigger, the defenseman. Rolls off his stick into the left corner. Dropic's there. But Knives comes away with it. Worked it around to the right wing half wall. Versich tried to dig it loose, couldn't do it. So Birdsall gathers it in from the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Out to Lampier at center. Lampier checked off the play instantly by Toth. Taken away by Birdsall, carried in. Birdsall goes down, no call. Yeah, we got a penalty coming up. Blue Jackets going on the power play. That should have been a good hold right there, and it is. Well, Blue Jackets going on a power play at 16:06. Their 3rd of the night. They're 1 for 2 so far in the power play. Wasepka is going to go off for the hold. So Blue Jackets opportunity here maybe to tie it up going into the locker room, Randy.
Yeah, both teams with 3 power plays each, and Blue Jackets looking to get a power play goal to make their second of the game.
Here's Lee to Versich. Back up top to Lee. Left circle. DeBoom tried to come back to the right circle to Nick Versich and is fired down the ice by Alexandria. Wasepka to be criminally charged for 2 minutes for the hold. 30 seconds to go in the period. Got to sit in a sin bin. Nick Versich sets it up in front. Matson shot. Hits skate. Goes into the right corner. Right wing half wall Versich. Matson couldn't quite control it. Comes out near the left point to DeBoom. 16 seconds to go. A give and go from Lee to DeBoom didn't work at all. That went down in the left corner. Now it's tied up in behind the net with 7 seconds to go in the period. Blue Jackets on the power play for 1:09. Centering pass. Oh, that actually got centered off the inboards by Matson and hit a skate of a Cardinal and went right through the blue paint. All right, it's been an entertaining hockey game so far here. After 2 periods of play, Alexandria with a lead 3-2. It's going to be interesting to see how this third period shapes up. Coming up during our second intermission, we'll take a look at game stats as well as some of the other scores going on around the area. It's Blue Jacket Hockey, and it's right here on 106.3 WMFG. Back 2 periods in the books here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. And our score, Alexandria with a 3-2 lead, but the Blue Jackets will have a power play with 1:06 left to go on that power play. And hopefully the Blue Jackets get a quick power play goal and tie it up at 3, and then it should make for a very, very interesting third period. But we trail 3-2 after 2. And why don't you run down our stats there for us, Randy?
Well, we had, in that period, we had some good activity, good scoring there in the second period. Lots of scoring. 3 goals were power play goals. First goal coming for the Blue Jackets. This time this was on a power play to tie the game at 1 apiece. This was a goal from Jarrett Lee, his 8th goal of the season. And then he gets the assist from Dylan Matson and Zach DeBoom. That goal coming at 4 minutes and 24 seconds. And then the Cardinals would go up 2-1 on the power play. This time at 11 minutes and 10 seconds. It was a goal from number 8, Derek Dropic. He picks up his 2nd goal of the season. And then he gets the assist from Derek Burning and a 2nd assist to Micah Christensen. And that was a power play goal at 11:10. Then the Blue Jackets would tie it up at 2 apiece. This time it was Riley Versich picking up the goal for the Blue Jackets at 12 minutes and 32 seconds. It was Riley's 3rd goal of the season, and then he gets the single assist from Jared Sanborn. Then again at 12:32 made it 2-2 tie game, and then Alexandria would score on a power play to make it 3-2 at 15:08. This is a goal coming from Ben Doherty, his 2nd goal of the hockey game, 8th on the season. And then he gets the assist from Derek Burning and also Jack Westland. That, again, a power play goal at 15:08. So that was our scoring in the second period. And then in the penalty department in that period, Alexandria, 2 minor penalties for 2 minutes each for holding. And the Blue Jackets, 1 minor penalty for interference, 1 minor penalty for tripping. Both teams with 2 penalties apiece for a total of 4 minutes in that second period. And goaltender saves in the period for Randazzo. He had 4 for a 2-period total of 17. And Paxton Kriske of your Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets, he had 11 saves for a 2-period total of 14. So after 2 periods in the books, it's Alexandria 3 and your Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets 2 after 2 periods here at the arena.
It's going to be an interesting third period, that's for sure. Alexandria came out with a lot more life in that second period and kind of took it to the Blue Jackets a little bit and made them really work hard. Blue Jackets, you need to generate more shots and more scoring opportunities in the last 17 minutes, Randy.
Yeah, they needed to have a better period now, get some more opportunities that first period, they had lots of opportunities, controlled the play, where Alexandria came back and played a good second period. Now the Blue Jackets got to bounce back here in the third period here.
All right, let's take a look at some area scores. It's in the books. It's a final in overtime from Hodgins Berardo Arena in Coleraine. Rosemount and Greenway skate to a 3-3 tie. At the Miners Memorial Arena in Virginia, late in the second period, New Ulm on top of the Blue Devils by a score of 2-0. Denfeld is playing at the moment in the Duluth Heritage Classic against St. Louis Park. No score being reported there. The Hilltopper Holiday Classic at the Mars Lakeview Arena in Duluth. The championship game got underway at 3:30, featuring Hermantown and Duluth Marshall. No score has been reported there either as well. International Falls gets underway at 5 o'clock. Up in Warroad at the Hockeytown Holiday Classic, they'll take on Grafton, Park River, North Dakota. Home of the Hockey Holiday Tournament at the Eveleth Hippodrome. Eveleth will play at 8 o'clock tonight against Coon Rapids. And just underway about an hour ago, Ely and Rice Lake at Two Harbors in the semifinal of the North Shore Holiday Tournament. The other semifinal will be at 8 o'clock tonight, featuring Redwood Valley and North Shore. So there you go, just a few of the scores. And I'll fill you in. Cloquet in the 7th place of that Hilltopper tournament, the Holiday Classic. They get by 5-1 over St. Francis. The consolation down there was Bemidji and Brainerd. Brainerd got the 2-1 overtime victory. Still can't find a score. Here we go. Delano rebounds in overtime. After that loss, 4-3 yesterday to Hermantown, and they get the overtime victory 6-5 over Roseville. So Delano bounces back, and basically, Randy, all that's going to be is Delano was number 1 in the polls. Hermantown was number 2, but Hermantown got the victory yesterday. I suspect next week they'll two flip-flop once again.
Yeah, unless they don't count it towards the standings because it's a holiday tournament. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. Of course, it goes by win losses. Probably Hermantown probably does flip to number 1. So.
Well, after Hermantown got thumped in the opening matchup against Wayzata 5-1, looks like they've really clamped down and played some really good hockey.
Yeah, they rebounded. You know, starting out that first game, I thought, well, maybe Hermantown is going to show
some issues.
Show some issues, but they bounced back and they played pretty well. Rest of the way through here. So
something interesting that I found the other day that I was going to hold on and share, but this is the day before Hockey Day in Minnesota, which is in Stillwater this year. And it's basically a who's who of Gopher hockey alumni. They expect to include Mike Anderson, Keith Ballard, Scott Bustad, Brian Bonin, Mike Crowley, Joe Diezik, Ben Hankinson, Matt Kowalska, Jordan Leopold, Chris McAlpine, Eric Means, Lance Pitlick, Johnny Pohl, Eric Westrom, and Merle Williamson, among others, with coaches Lou Nanny, Jim Boo, Billy Butters, and Matt Barr. What they're going to do is they're going to take on a Wisconsin Badger alumni team on that Friday evening, the 20th of January, in downtown Stillwater. Oh, that'll be cool.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting matchup.
And then, of course, Hockey Day Minnesota is in Stillwater on the 21st on that Saturday. But I thought that was pretty interesting. That'd be kind of fun to watch. Well, the ice has been resurfaced. Foam rubber pucks are flying as we speak because it is chuck-a-puck. And look at that, somebody landed right on the center dot. Nice job. We'll take another quick break, come back with third period action after 2 periods of play from the Hibbing Memorial Arena. Our score is Alexandria 3, Hibbing Chisholm 2, but the Blue Jackets will start period number 3 with 1:06 of a power play. The big question will remain, can they do something with it? We're going to find out. It's Blue Jacket Hockey on 106.3 WMFG. And we're just waiting for the squads to come on out of the locker room, and we'll get period number 3 underway from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. After 2 periods of play, it's Alexandria with a 3-2 lead over the Blue Jackets, but the Blue Jackets will come out with a power play of 106, as going in late into the sin bin was Wasepka. And here come the Blue Jackets. And either way, Randy, I think this is going to make for an exciting third period.
Yeah, certainly, one goal game, 17 minutes left. It should be a dandy third period.
Blue Jackets have outscored their opponents 11-6 in period number 3. Meanwhile, Alexandria has been outscored 15-13 in period number 3. Those 4 victories for Alexandria were over Little Falls, Sauk Rapids, Rice, Greenway, Nashua, Keewatin in overtime, and then Virginia. Their 3 losses were to Fergus Falls, East Grand Forks, and Brainerd, and their 3 ties were with St. Cloud. That's the combination of Tech and Apollo. They had to combine due to numbers. They also tied St. Cloud Cathedral and Moorhead. So they're no stranger to close, tight battles, that's for darn sure.
No, they certainly have been in some tight games this year, and so they're certainly used to this type of game here.
Well, you figure 4 overtimes in basically 10 games.
Yeah. So.
All right, we're about ready to get third period underway. Doug Dietrich, Randy Catron bringing you the action. Again, thanks for hanging out on this Thursday afternoon with us. Blue Jackets moving right to left. The Booms lines out. They're mixing it up a little bit as they got Riley Versich on the left and Matson on the right. They'll have D of Versich and Lee while they're out in the power play. Here's Lee, carries it in, stops up high. Left point, sends it over right point, Nick Versich. Nick Versich to Boom, left circle, right in front, shot in the goal to Matson, and boom, we're tied.
Yeah, and that's the way to take advantage of that power play, and great goal by Dylan Matson there. Perfect position, great pass over to him, and buries it home.
And that's what we needed. This is 21 seconds into it. A power play goal, Matson's 6th of the year. DeBoom and Versich should get the assist. So we're tied at 3. And this game now becomes very, very interesting. 16:30 to go, tied at 3 into the left corner of the Cardinals zone. Lee trying to dig it loose. Here's Lee with the puck. And that's exactly what it was. There's a Boom fighting, gets a shot out from the right circle, and a rebound shot put on by Lee. And another save by the goaltender, Randazzo. Into the Blue Jacket zone. Matson with the puck. Left wing half wall. Cross-ice pass. Here's Knipes. Carried across on the left side by DeBoom. Left circle. DeBoom shots blocked off the padding of Bigger. In behind the net, Bigger with the puck for the Cardinals. Works it around to Westland. Westland out the center on the left wing. Dumps it into the Blue Jacket zone. And the line change will be performed by Alexandria with 15:35 to go. We're tied at 3. In the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone, Bernie. Taken away. Here come the Blue Jackets out to center. Versich to Birdsall. Birdsall tries to get by the D. Taken out of the play by Berkland. In the right corner. Birdsall with it. Gonna leave it for Riley Versich. Back up high, Sanborn. Back to the right wing half wall, Versich. Carney. Top of the left circle, shot sails wide. Into the right corner, it's Riley Versich. Back out to the blue line, Sanborn. To Riley Versich, right circle. Sets it up in front, tipped away, Carney has it. Left point, dumps it down deep. Birdsall battles with Berkland. Birdsall back out to the left point to Carney. Carney throws it on net, glove saved by the goaltender Randazzo, and he'll hold on. Okay, now this is looking like the Blue Jackets that I saw in the first period.
Yeah, they're playing back like they were in the first period, coming out with that intensity, control, and play here so far early on.
Face off going to be to the right of Randazzo. 14:52 to go. We're tied at 3. Into the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone to Boom. Left wing half wall. Nick Versich couldn't control it. Comes out to center. Lee comes away with it. At center ice, Van Orsdell has it. He'll backhand it down into the Blue Jacket zone. It'll roll all the way around to the right corner. Nick Versich goes in with Pesta. Van Orsdell tried to come away with it. Kavina's down there as well. Still digging it loose into the right corner. Van Orsdell tied up by Nick Versich. And here come the Blue Jackets. Left wing pass. Lee across the blue line. Here's Lee. Left circle shot. Deflected just wide. Madsen to the left corner to DeBoom. DeBoom gets it to Lee, who lets it go around to the right wing half wall. Back to Madsen. Here's Lee, right corner. Back out to the right point. Nick Versich throws it towards the net. And knocked off his feet was Madsen. He tried to center it. Cleared all the way down the ice. Icing coming up on Alexandria. 13:43 to go. We're knotted up at 3. Face off to the right of Randazzo. And it's going to be controlled by Alexandria. From the left corner, it's Bigger. Works it up on the right wing. Tipped out to center. Gathered in by Westland. Right circle shot just sails over the top of the net. He was going top shelf. Puck bouncing at the Blue Jacket blue line. It's going to be carried in by Strong. Here's Strong. They try to centering pass. Cleared away by Birdsall. Out near the left point. Smith dumps it deep again. And behind the Blue Jacket net. It's Doherty with 2 goals here today for Alexandria. Westland, bottom of the right circle. His shot sails wide. Out near the left point, dumped back down deep. Centering pass is knocked away off the stick as Doherty tried to get it in front of the net. Doherty ridden off the play, avoids a check right in front to Westland. Loose puck, here come the Blue Jackets. At center ice, Lamphere dumps it in. Blue Jackets will do a line change with 12:42 to go. Tied at 3. Whipped out to center ice. Dumped in by Belich into the left corner. Picked up by Smith, who stops in behind the Cardinal net. Smith circles around, back in behind the net. Smith with the puck. Smith, long pass to center. Rolls off the stick of Burning. Sanborn works it up to Blago. Blago out to center. Left wing pass to Patrick Nani. He'll backhand it down deep. Cleared around by Berkland. Near the right corner of the Cardinal zone. Berkland, Blago along the end boards battling. Patrick Nani's there as well. Cardinals come away with it. Down to center ice is Dropic. He's got the other goal. Dump down in the Blue Jacket zone. Line change Alexandria. Sanborn picks it up left corner. Long pass. Belich lets it go as the Blue Jackets will finish up their line change as well. At center. Near the Blue Jacket blue line, Madsen picks it up. Banked off the left wing boards. Back out to neutral ice and trickles into the Blue Jacket zone. Nick Versich carries in behind the Blue Jacket net. He's going to leave it. DeBoom with the puck. Here's DeBoom. Right wing pass to Sanborn. And is tipped in by Riley Versich. Now the Blue Jackets can finish up their line change. 11:18 to go. Knotted up at 3. Shot put on from the left circle and a save. And again, no rebound by Randazzo at all.
Yeah, he's done a really good job here today. Not giving up those rebounds out front. And those are key because sometimes you get the second, third scoring opportunities there. And Randazzo's cut those away.
Face off now to the right of Randazzo. Birdsall take the draw with Doherty. Blue Jackets have it in the left corner. Lamphere ridden off the play. Birdsall in along the end wall, battling with Doherty. Doherty comes away with it. Turns it over, right circle. A shot by Riley Versich. And a save. That puck dropped down in front. And it's a good thing there. Randazzo gathered it in because barreling in off the end boards was Birdsall.
Yeah, good job by Tristan there to get himself in position for that loose puck there.
3-3 with 10:58 to go. And a big battle between the two of the better teams in Class A, at least according to the latest polls. Number 9 Alexandria, number 10 Blue Jackets. Flipped into the Blue Jacket zone by Strong. Back in behind the Blue Jacket net, Kearney battles. Westland pushes it out near the blitz shot. Powell, little wrister. Nice save by Kriske, but that puck was loose to the left of him. Here's the Blue Jackets, and Lee on a breakaway if he can get by. Here comes Lee, uses his body, shot, goal! A breakaway goal for Jarrett Lee, his second of the game. 6:35 is the time of the goal, and the Blue Jackets on top 4-3.
Well, great job by Jarrett Lee there. He gets out in the open ice. He's got lots of speed, and he's going to win probably 99% of the battles. Took that one from center ice all the way in.
9 goals on the year now for Jarrett. The Blue Jackets back on top. We'll get the assist on that. Zach should get one of them for definite sure. But the Blue Jackets back on top.
Scoring the goal here, Blue Jackets with his second goal of the afternoon. Number 12, Jarrett Lee. He's assisted once again by number 21, Zach DeBoom. Lee from DeBoom.
DeBoom gets the lone helper on that. 3 points on the afternoon for Zach DeBoom. All assists, but still 3 points on the afternoon. Play in the Blue Jacket zone. Centering pass. Broken up, and here's Patrick Nani out to center. Tipped away by the Cardinals. It's Latimer with the puck. Worked out to center by Berkland. At the Blue Jacket blue line, it's picked up. Shots blocked on the wrister from the left circle off a drop pick, and the Blue Jackets clear it to center with 9:23 to go. Blue Jackets on top, 4-3. Just chipped out to center off the left wing boards, but dumped right back in deep by Bigger. Knipes will come away with it. Long pass to tried to get it to Riley Versus at the blue line. Unable to do so. Get an icing on the Blue Jackets with 9:07 to go, and the Blue Jackets up 4-3. Face off to the left of the goalie, Kriske. Knocked into the right corner. Carney leads the rush out to center. Trickles down in the right corner of the Alexandria zone with 8:50 to go. Blue Jackets with a 4-3 lead. Out to center ice, a little too far. Sanborn gathers it in at the Blue Jacket blue line. Tipped by Riley Versich in deep. Rolls right in on Randazzo. Bigger into the right corner. Pass a little bit too far out to center for Dropic. Riley Versich tried to gather it in, grabbed by Doherty. Here's Doherty at center. Doherty carries it across, gets by a couple of checks. Doherty's going to come in, wrap around, and a save by Kriske. And he's lucky that that didn't go in because he never slid over to block anything.
No, he was kind of got caught out of position there, and Doherty came around. Nice move around the back of the net and tried to wrap it around there, and it was right on the line there. Good job for Kriske to make the recovery there, make the save.
Doherty was looking for his third goal here this afternoon. Got a hold coming up. And going off for the hold, it's going to be Westland, and it's power play number 4 for the Blue Jackets. They're 2 for 3 already. This will come at 8:54. It'd be huge to get a power play goal here.
Yeah, definitely would be here.
When the Blue Jackets score 3 or more goals, by the way, they're 6-0 on the year. Meanwhile, we're on the power play trying to get a 2-goal cushion here with 7:50 to go. In behind the net, Riley Versus trying to dig a loose to Booms there as well. Tied up nicely by Powell for quite a time. Doherty. Right wing pass to Strong. Doherty. Shot. Goal. Berkland. Short-handed goal. Berkland buries it. Tied at 4.
Yeah, that was a 3-on-1 power play penalty kill.
And
Oh,
for
boy.
Berkland, that's his first goal of the year. Well, I told you, Randy, they'd like to take chances. They now have scored 6 shorthanded goals. Well, so much for the 2-goal cushion. Minute 20 to go in that Blue Jacket power play. We're tied up at 4. With 7:23 to go in the contest. That's the 6th shorthanded goal this year for Alexandria in 10 games. That's just amazing. Here's Lee. Up high, Lee. Couldn't get the shot off. DeBoom. Left wing half wall, sets it up in front. Manson with the puck. Back to Lee with 50 seconds to go. DeBoom with the puck, throws it through, all the way into the right corner it goes. Nick Versich with it. Gets it to Riley Versich in behind the net, back to Nick Versich in the right corner. Back out to the blue line to Lee. Lee, DeBoom, little tic-tac-toe, Mattson shot, and a blocker save by the goaltender, Randazzo. Left wing half wall, tied up. 26 seconds to go in that power play. DeBoom comes away with it. DeBoom lays it for Lee, left point. There's Lee working it down on the left wing. Lee carried in behind the net. Lee still looking, bottom of the right circle. A shot, save. DeBoom with the rebound. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Tied at 4. Here's Lee. Shot, blocked in front. And cleared just enough out to neutral. Let him take care of the power play with 2 seconds to go. And here's Lee. Lee, left circle comes in. Lee shot. And somehow the goalie got a piece of that. I thought that was going to sneak by him on the right. And the goalie not even sure where it is, and it's underneath his leg.
Yeah, he didn't see that initially. I thought Randazzo thought that Lee beat him there, and Jared, couple good shots, a couple shots on the power play, and that shot we caught him on a line change there and had a chance, but keeps us tied game here.
5:55 to go, tied at 4. Circled around by the Blue Jackets. The Lamford at the right wing half wall. Comes out to Sanborn near the right point. Blago from the blue line. Wrist shot, stick save by Randazzo as he kicked it in the left corner. Out to center. Kearney flips it right back in the Cardinal zone. And cleared to Sanborn out to center, and he'll just flip it in. With the puck is Berkland. Berkland's got that shorthanded goal. They have 5 on the year. 6 on the year now. That's just unreal in 10 games. Out to center ice. Strong with the puck. Strong works it around. Into the right corner of the Blue Jackets zone. And it's tied up. We'll have a whistle. 5:12 to go in regulation from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. All knotted up at 4 apiece. Now we got a penalty, a trip coming up on Strong. So that's power play number 5 coming up on the Blue Jackets. Strong goes off for the trip at 11:48. Blue Jackets on power play number 5. Two for 4 so far on the power play. And I'm thinking Ian Resch isn't too pleased on that trip call, but it is what it is. Blue Jackets are on a power play for the 5th time. With 5:12 to go. This is kind of huge. Saying that's an understatement.
Yeah, it's a big power play for the Blue Jackets here.
Tied up to Boom. Had it, and it's taken away by Westland. Westland. Little tic-tac go, and Westland dumps it in offside. Doherty has tried to work it to Westland and back and forth real quick, and they carried it in offside. To Boom on the draw. Knocked into the Blue Jacket zone. Back to pick it up is Lee. Lee carries it in behind the Blue Jacket net. Lee with the puck. Lee to center. Lee is going to bring it across the blue line. Avoids the check. Stops near the right wing half wall. Tried to work it up. and is cleared out to center. Knocked down with the high stick, so that faceoff's coming all the way back down in the Blue Jacket zone. 1:32 to go in that Blue Jacket power play. 4:44 to go in regulation. We're tied at 4. Hibbing, Chisholm, and Alexandria. Alexandria currently ranked number 9 in Class A. The Blue Jackets number 10. Alexandria looking for that long bus ride home with 3 wins over Iron Range teams. Hibbing, Chisholm trying to send them home with a frown. Here's Lee. Works it over on the right wing. Nick Versich back to Lee out near the blue line. Cross ice left circle to Boom. Shot blocked. Puck loose to the left of the goalie and trickles in near the right corner. And cleared down the ice by Alexandria. 1:08 to go in that power play. Lee picks it up in behind the Blue Jacket net. Here's Lee out to center. Leaves it. Now they'll work it over to DeBoom on the left wing. DeBoom into the corner. Ridden off the play along the end boards, Madsen. Riley Versich. Back to DeBoom in the left corner. Out to Lee at the left point. Sent deep again. Madsen went one way, the puck went the other. 38 seconds to go in the power play. At center, Doherty. He's got 2 goals. Shot, save. Kriske freezes it.
Very similar. This Alexandria team, kind of similar to our team last year, where we had lots of shorthanded goals last year too as well.
6 in 10 games. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's amazing. Get happy with special teams. Almost better to be shorthanded.
Well, their penalty kill comes in here at about 81%. They've only given up 2 in 4 opportunities here, but this is the 5th for the Blue Jackets, and so far it's been a good penalty kill for Alexandria. Here's Kearney. They've limited the shots and any space for the Blue Jackets. Lamphere, left wing half ball. In the left corner. Trying to dig it loose is Blago. Blago, centering pass. Backhand by Birdsall, sails high over the net. Right wing half ball, Knipes. Knipes' pass is blocked and knocked down. Comes out to center. Kearney flips it in on net. And the goaltender, Randazzo, stops it with the paddle. Here we go. We got 3 minutes to go in regulation. Tied at 4. A penalty coming up on the Blue Jackets. And this time, Birdsall's going off for a hook. And it's power play number 4 coming up now for Alexandria, if my math is correct.
Yeah, I have 4 too as well.
Well, we need a successful penalty kill here now. That's all there is to it. Back out to the right point. Powell sets it up. Shot. Kriske, a glove save. 14:02 is the time of the penalty. Smith on the wrister. Nice save, Kriske. No rebound. Face off to the right of Kriske. DeBoom wins the draw. Clears it down the ice. It's a foot race between Lee, and Lee almost got there first, but Powell finally has the puck. 1:40 to go in that Alexandria power play. Powell carries it across on the right wing, down in the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. In behind the net, poked away by Nick Versich. Rolls into the left corner. Strong with the puck, left wing half wall. Strong sends it down, Doherty. Back to Strong, left wing half wall, left corner, Doherty. Back to Strong on the left side. Comes out near the left point. And they'll zip it around. Westland picks it up. Westland takes a check from Lee. Comes out near the left point to Smith. Left wing half wall. Cross ice to Powell. Powell brings it down deeper. Powell into the right corner. 57 seconds to go in the power play for Alexandria. Up high, shot put on, save, puck loose, bouncing around, knocked down, and somehow coming away with it is Strong. Here's Strong with 43 seconds to go in the power play, 1:38 to go in regulation, tied at 4. They'll work it down low. Cross side, Smith, shot block, puck loose. Oh, it was just loose to the left of Kriske and cleared away at the last moment. Shot put on, left pad save off a weak shot from Berkland out near the right point. at the half wall. It's Strong. Gets it to Birkeland up high. Shot deflected up and over the net off the stick of Nick Versich. 13 seconds to go in the power play. Minute 7 to go in regulation. Tied at 4. Top of the right circle. Doherty. His shot saved by Kriske. And here we go. Kill it off, and now it's 5-on-5 hockey, and the Blue Jackets will ice it down so they can get some fresh legs out there. With 48 seconds to go, are we going to extra time?
Well, there could be some free hockey coming up here, Doug. If we don't have a score in the next 48.8 seconds.
Blue Jackets will be looking at their first overtime of the year. And meanwhile, it'd be overtime number 5 for Alexandria. 42 seconds to go. Alexandria with the puck in their own zone. Unable to clear. Matson took it away, sets it up for Riley Versich. Riley Versich gets it up high. Kearney, top of the right circle. Shot sails wide. Knifes, left wing half wall. Pushes it down. Birdsall shot whipped on from the left circle. And now out to center, it's Dropic. Dropic trying to work by Kearney in the D. Can't do it into the right corner with 16 seconds to go. Puck's in the Blue Jacket zone. Here's Birdsall to Riley Versich. And he'll backhand it back to Birdsall at the blue line. 6 seconds to go. Looks like we're headed to the free session of hockey coming up right now. Well, got a 3-minute little timeout, and then we got an 8-minute overtime. Take a quick break, come back with our overtime. After 3 complete, we're not done yet, folks. Hibbing Chisholm 4, Alexandria 4. It's Blue Jacket hockey right here on 106.3 WMFG. It's extra session time here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. 4-4 as we head to overtime. It's the Blue Jackets and Alexandria, 2 teams ranked in the top 10 in Class A. And, well, you almost had the feeling it was coming to this, Randy.
Yeah, two very good hockey teams, 2 closely ranked hockey teams in the Class A polls, and Alexandria and the Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets here headed to the free session of hockey here.
First overtime for the Blue Jackets, number 5 for Alexandria. They tied St. Cloud 5-5, St. Cloud Cathedral 3-3, and Moorhead 2-2. They won in overtime 2 nights ago in Greenway by a score of 5-4. It's going to be interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, it should be a very interesting overtime session for sure.
One mistake coming up, and you're going to pay for it, I think.
Right. It could lead to, could certainly come down to that.
As we're seconds away from our overtime period, see if we can catch any scores here. Again, Greenway and Rosemount 3-3 final in overtime. 9:53 to go in the third. New Ulm still on top of Virginia by a score of 2-0. Hermantown 1-0 over Duluth Marshall with 1:11 to go in the first. And here we go. Nobody wanted to go home anyway. They wanted some free extra hockey, right?
Right, for
The price of that ticket. And it's knocked down into the Blue Jacket zone with the high stick, so Sanborn gets there first. Here we are in OT, 7:45 to go. Matson at center, rolls off his stick. Smith turns it over. Here's the boom, right circle. The boom is shot and a save by the goaltender Randazzo, and he held on. Shots on goal, 33-26 in favor of the Blue Jackets. Face-off controlled by the Blue Jackets. Nick Versich dumps it down near the right corner in the Alexandria zone. Matson trying to dig it loose. At the right wing half wall, Versich with it. Tied up on the play by Westland. And Westland comes away with it. Cross-ice pass out to center. Working down, shot, loose, puck. And in the net.
Oh, no.
And it's a goal. Lee was in the net behind Krisky. Lee pleading his case. And it's a goal. 52 seconds in overtime. Now there's a discussion going on.
They're going to discuss this one, yeah. I'm not sure what they're going to do here.
Now they're going to go talk to the goal judge.
And all they can do here is ask him if it went in or not.
Right, correct.
That's all that they can.
I think
something's changed.
I think Jared's saying it hit me. But he was in the back of the net, though.
Yeah.
There was some discussion going on. Alexandria jumping all over like they had won the game.
Drama. Drama.
Coaches.
Yep.
That's a goal.
I'm going to finish that game.
52 seconds into the game, or into the overtime, Alexandria gets the 5-4 victory. And the first loss when the Blue Jackets scored 3 or more, they were a perfect 6-0. Now they're a not so perfect 6-1. Either way, that was a heck of a battle.
Tough way to lose that game there, but great game between two great hockey teams. We kind of figured this was the game we were going to have, and they definitely put a dandy one on the ice for us today.
See if we can find out who scored the goal. Momentarily who scored the winning goal. I would think, momentarily. There's still some discussion going on about that whole goal, I think. Here we go. Now maybe we can find out from Dan who scored the goal.
Yeah,
that would help immensely.
I don't know if they told him.
I don't think they have either.
Maybe now they're going to give it to him here.
All right, let's get our announcement on that.
Scoring the unassisted overtime game goal for the Cardinals, number 21, Jeff Powell. Unassisted. Time of the game winning goal, 52 seconds.
So Powell got the game-winning overtime goal. It was unassisted. All right, we'll come back with our post-game show coming up. But a heartbreaking loss for the Blue Jackets here this afternoon. They drop it in overtime to Alexandria 5-4. Post-game show is next.